So the jealous, jobless gatekeepers are back at it again. Evidently, if you don't farm kawaii and have, 6-foot boobs on your VTuber model and you don't copy anime exactly and spend $50,000 financing your house to have someone literally spend 2 months drawing some model, then you cannot win VTuber of the Year award. That's right, boys. They think PNG tubers are not VTubers, and evidently this, this peanut is not a VTuber to them. This man just won the Streamer Awards. We all know, we all watched it. We seen him win VTuber of the Year. Clearly he's a VTuber because he's got a virtual model, but it seems that the established gatekeepers are not very happy about it at all, saying non-VTuber won Best VTuber of the Year award. Call me lame, but this is disheartening to see. To me, it's not even because of his model. What the fuck is it for then? If you can agree that his model is a VTubing model, then what are you so upset about? It's because of how he holds himself. He doesn't associate himself as a VTuber and really doesn't represent or support the VTubing community. Who would want to support this community? Are you kidding me? You guys are literally freaking out because a peanut won the VTuber of the Year award instead of your favorite Oshi or whatever the hell they're called. A lot of people are like, haha, you mad? But it's really, we just wanted someone to win that supports the VTubing community and are actually proud to be one. Well, maybe they should be more entertaining then. Maybe they should stream as long as he does. Maybe they should work as hard as he does. Maybe that would make a difference, because this was a popularity contest, and it just so turns out that he does have a VTubing model because it is a virtual model, and he is more popular than all of these weird established gatekeepers. But even XQC had something to say about it.
Gentlemen, good night and Godspeed.
Say, man. Yo, the VTubers in shambles.
Award for best reality streamer.
Imagine being a VTuber taking out a fucking loan against the bank from a big fucking corporate to get a model that's costing fucking $60,000 to lose this fucking scuffest piece of shit avatar from fucking Windows 95. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Maybe it's not so much about the model than it is the person. Have they ever thought of that? Look, Peanut won because he's actually entertainment, entertaining, not a corporate anime bot. See, these people have been doing the same thing all of this time. They continuously copy one another. As girls with big boobs as anime models literally started getting more popular, they started copying it. Then you've seen dudes literally wearing female models just so they could get more clicks on their videos. It's insane. Are you kidding me? So evidently you can't come out with a new kind of model nowadays, have a new idea, and try to be entertaining. Otherwise, you won't be a VTuber. So a VTubing community, so a VTuber won the Best VTuber award, and the gatekeep cringe as fuck community is upset about it. Yep. Well, no wonder he doesn't want to associate with this cesspool. Just this week, you tried to cancel a VTuber for her model, and now you outcast a VTuber for winning. GG. It doesn't matter what he calls himself. It doesn't matter what the VTubing community calls him. He has a virtual model. He is a VTuber. If you're just upset about it, then you're just jealous, okay? That's literally it. Yes, it is a low effort model. No shit. Yeah, it's just a peanut. It's not kawaii. It's not anime. It's not, it's not working those curves on the corner for them $5 gifted subs. Are you kidding me? Yes, it's not the established, anime model, but it is still a fucking model. If you can agree on that, then it doesn't matter what he thinks, you think, anybody thinks. It's what the audience thinks, and the audience voted him for VTuber of the Year because they consider him the most entertaining. And anything other than that is just pure fucking jealousy. Look, even Iron Mouse saying, me cringing at all the people mad that Peanut won. Every VTuber in that category deserved to be there, and she's right. No hate on all the others. They definitely deserve to be there, but the issue is that Peanut just has that movement, boys. He's just got that movement. If you've been playing Arc Raiders, then you know Peanut has the most movement in the game. It's actually crazy to me that anyone would even dispute this in the slightest, but still not showing his face and is using an avatar. He is a VTuber. He's funny and entertaining and deserves the award. A virtual YouTuber is an online entertainer who uses digital animated avatar often anime inspired, instead of their real face to stream and create content on platforms like YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. If these gatekeepers got their way, I would probably not even be considered a VTuber because I'm wearing a paper bag over my head, or because I used to be a PNG tuber. That's evidently not a virtual model tuber either. Like, these people will never, they don't actually have jobs. They don't have lives. They don't know how to interact with real people. They just know how to throw money at their Oshi for having jiggle physics on her chest, okay? And a voice changer because she's actually a 40-year-old man. Shizu says doesn't consider himself a VTuber, doesn't like VTubers. I don't either. Their audience hates VTubers. I wonder why. Actively makes fun of VTubing as a whole. I wonder why. Wins Best VTuber, makes fun of VTubers for winning this award show as a joke. It was literally a popularity contest. If you want to win, if you want a VTuber, your kind of VTuber to win, then you better start doing better. You better start working harder. You better start streaming more. You better get those numbers up. Let's up those numbers. Are you kidding me? Like, these people are jealous. It's insane to me. They called this dude viewbotting for years because of the motion and movement that he actually has. And in reality, they're all ex-streamers, ex-content creators that can't pull any views because whenever you watch their videos or you watch their streams, they're boring as shit, and it shows. It shows. They have literally just latched on to different cliques in the community and collaborated because that's the only way that you could survive, and you know it, and I know it. I'm really tired of this hypocritical community that likes to preach about inclusivity and freedom with acceptance all the time, yet consistently throw it all out the window when it no longer meets their delusional standards. If I was in Peanut's shoes, I would be scared to label myself as a VTuber too. This space is so heavily diluted with conniving and vindictive people. Yeah, we've seen that this year with the VTuber drama. We literally just watched the VTuber apocalypse happen this year, and you really think that any new VTuber coming up wants to be associated at all? No, we just want to be something different. We do not want to associate with this community in the slightest because it's toxic as hell. Who are too busy climbing over each other to get to the top, really don't understand what it means to be supportive in a strong community. An award show that was supposed to be fun and silly is really showing a lot of people's true colors. Anyways, big congrats to Peanut. They're absolutely freaking right. But look, before the elitists and haters start saying he's not a real VTuber, you're also telling PNG tubers and other VTubers who don't spend money on their models that they're not real VTubers either. V stands for virtual, not anime. He's virtual. Entertaining and hilarious. Obviously his community showed up for him. You guys just sound jealous to me. Regardless if he doesn't consider himself a VTuber, he does fit the category. It's clear whatever he's doing is working, and what he's doing is actually being entertaining. But according to every other freaking anime, kawaii, establishment, VTuber model, press, whatever the fuck you call them. They're literal tyrants, okay? They're tyrants. They want to decide what you can and can't be. If you want to be a peanut or an annoying orange, or you want to be whatever the hell you want to be, you're still a VTuber. You're going to go be that. That's your model. That's what you are. You can be whatever you want to be in the VTubing space. But according to these established gatekeepers, these jobless motherfuckers, these dudes will literally try to tell you that you're not a VTuber simply because you're, you call yourself not being a VTuber, or you don't want to be associated with the community. And in reality, they all admit that he's entertaining, that he's funny, that he's got movement, that his community showed up for him, that he's even got a virtual model, but they still will not admit that he's a VTuber. Isn't that insane? Isn't that absolutely ridiculous? Stop gatekeeping VTubing. VTubing is about expressing yourself digitally and however you please. Congrats to Peanut for winning the VTuber award. His VTuber is simple yet so expressive. Also, he's hilarious. I love seeing new styles come forward in this space, a big W. And look, we've seen this before. Look, I feel like half the community isn't old enough to remember when you were attacked for not being a quote-unquote real VTuber. It was as embarrassing then as it is now, and they're right. We've all seen this before in this space, okay? This space is known for this, for trying to tell you what you can and can't be in a space where you're all trying to be something different, especially those kawaii chicks with big tits, and they're all anime characters, and they're all 40-year-old men with voice changers, okay? Especially those. They definitely do not want the system to change because they are relying on their models and not their personalities, and they're absolutely boring as shit to watch. So, yeah, big W for the VTubing community for me, and if you don't think so, you can absolutely fuck off, all right? Literally, go watch the dude. Find out some more information before you go talking smack. I've seen so many people that I know talking bad about this dude, talking about how he's not a real VTuber because his model's inexpensive. In reality, he's just more entertaining. It doesn't matter how much money you spend on the model, how you dress yourself up to be. You can be whatever you want to be. And literally, it's just embarrassing to watch all of you trip out over this like you're in high school again, okay? We are all adults here. This is a growing community, and it should be growing, but in reality, they want to keep it the way that it is because that way is what makes them money. And if they have to rely on anything other than their anime titties, then they're fucked and they know it. Okay, so big congrats to Burnt Peanut, dude. You're fucking awesome. You are the GOAT, man, for changing the community. And actually, I'm just excited. I thought that award was at least good. The rest of the streamer awards were shit, all right? I'll admit it. They were terrible. They were not worth watching or even associating yourself with in the slightest. But this award was definitely freaking deserved. There was no gatekeeping going on here. Peanut has the biggest movement, the most viewers out of any of them. He really does. So he deserved to win. They came and voted, and the viewers got what they wanted finally. And if you're upset about that, then oh well. All right, boys. Make sure to like the video and subscribe, boys. Paper or plastic? Paper being good, plastic being bad. What do I think about these people literally digging into the burnt peanut just for being a peanut? What do I think about them? I'm gonna go with plastic. I think they're plastic as fuck. They're plastic through and through. They're basically mannequins, boys. They are all literal mannequins. They're anime, kawaii farming, aura, whatever the freak the chick at the streamer award said farming. They are literally farming that same shtick of make a hot anime character just to get views and clicks, and because they know that their personalities aren't enough and they're jealous. All right, boys, they're jealous. I'm gonna go with plastic on that one. You guys let me know down below what you think. That's gonna be it for me. GG's, boys. Peace.